Hello families, hey, I want to do a COVID update. It's been a long time since we've talked COVID-19 in this format. Many of us know that right now in November 2021, the positive cases specifically in Mesa County are at its highest that it's ever been from the beginning. And unfortunately, that is something that we have to address and we have to continue to try to mitigate, and mitigate means quarantining. Here's a couple things that I'm going to ask of our families is please, number one, be aware of symptoms that your children may have. Be talking to us, communicating us. If your children do not appear completely healthy, please do not send them in to our program. If there's other family members, and this is an important one that many have not thought about, and others have, and thank you for that. But if you have a family member that is not feeling well, is symptomatic, please consider whether or not you should be sending your child into our program. Even more specifically, if you have a family member that is in the process of getting a COVID test, I'm going to ask you 100%, please keep your child out of our program until that test result comes back. For example, let's say it's a sibling. Your child that comes to Discovery, their sibling doesn't feel well on a Monday or over the weekend, so you go, hey, on Monday, I'm going to go ahead and give them a test. On Monday, don't send your Discovery Kids child to us. I'm going to ask you that, please don't do that. Wait until your other sibling's test comes back. If it's mom or dad and someone's not feeling well and you're going to get a test, I'm going to ask you, please stop immediately bringing your child until that test result comes back. Rapid comes back super fast. Okay, the PCRs are coming back within 24 hours because what inevitably has happened and continues to happen is that we send our child in on Monday, let's say mom or dad or brother tests on Monday and it comes back positive. Even your child that you sent to us, even if they're asymptomatic, if they don't have any symptoms, then you go and test that child, and now we have to quarantine 20 households and 3 staff members. So we want to try to minimize that quarantine by minimizing contact with those that either are not feeling well or are in a household where someone is not feeling well to the point where they're having to test. Here's another reminder that we're still in the 7 and 10 day scenario, which means that if let's say that Monday was the contact day where your child had contact with another individual that tested positive, Tuesday is day 1. Okay, that means that Sunday is day 6. And if your child is not symptomatic, then some of the recommendations, as I understand it, would be to wait till day 6 on Sunday to test them. And because you might get a false negative if you test too early, for example. And so by testing on Monday, day 6, if it's negative, wait day 7. Test day Sunday, which is day 6. Did I say that? And then negative test result comes back and they stay out Monday, which is day 7, and then back on Tuesday. Okay? Hopefully I said that right. If you do not wish to test, then they just need to stay out through day 10. Just wanted to put that little tiny reminder in there. And again, we'll continue to offer credit for quarantining through day 7, knowing that you have an option to get them back on day 8 if you decide to test. But recognize whatever you do, we respect those options. Really important. Watch this again if that's not crystal clear, because I'm really going to ask you to really help us out. Continue to credit for tuition when we are quarantining, and we'll do that through day 7. You can test on day 6 or 7 and come back on day 8 if it's negative. So beyond that, we just really want to try to minimize the possibility of A, those that are coming into the center that aren't feeling well, B, those that could potentially be in a household where a positive test could come back. Thank you, everyone. Let's just be really cognizant and communicating and letting us know how your kids are doing if there's symptoms that are going on. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a marvelous day.